Tonight, the world is mourning the loss of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who has died at the age of 87 from pancreatic cancer. Rick Chambers takes a look back at her life and legacy.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg was the court's champion of women's rights and gender equality. Born Joan Ruth Bader in Brooklyn, New York in 1933, she became the second of 4 women to sit on the U.S. Supreme Court, where she served for more than 27 years and took on the moniker of Notorious RBG.
Which is named after, it copies the Notorious B.I.G., a famous rapper.
Sure, Biggie.
We were both born and bred in Brooklyn, New York.
Back in the 1960s, Ginsburg was one of the few women attending law school, first at Harvard and then at Columbia, where she graduated first in her class. In the 1970s, she began the Women's Rights Project with the ACLU and went on to serve on the ACLU's board of directors. In 1980, President Jimmy Carter nominated Ginsburg for the Court of Appeals. And then, 13 years later, President Bill Clinton picked her for the U.S. Supreme Court, where she served from August of '93 until today. Throughout her long life, she battled cancer on 5 different occasions, and in the late 90s dealt with broken ribs after a fall and heart problems that left her hospitalized. Ruth Bader Ginsburg died today in Washington, D.C. at home and surrounded by family. Cause of death listed as complications from metastatic pancreatic cancer. She was 87.
Now, as Rick Chambers reporting, President Trump had just finished speaking at a campaign rally in Minnesota less than an hour ago when he found out about the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg after a reporter told him about it.
She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life. I'm actually saddened to hear that. I am saddened to hear that. Thank you very much.
Earlier tonight on the Fox 5 News, we spoke to a local attorney who knew Justice Ginsburg to get her reaction. Wendy Patrick said Justice Ginsburg is an inspiration to women everywhere, and this is a huge loss.
So many of us in the legal community knew her, and not only knew her, but also knew her to the extent that a little bit of the personal side of Ruth. And one of the things that characterized her all throughout her career was her accessibility. And that's one of the reasons so many of us had the chance to have personal conversations with her. I was sworn in front of the U.S. Supreme Court, like many of us have been, usually through our law schools. I was also a member of the American Law Institute, and she was always at our events, whether it was speaking or attending or receiving an award. Her courageousness, I mean, if that's what 87 looks like, we're not afraid to get older, because she did it all up until the very end. So it's a huge loss. I think that's pretty much has bipartisan support, regardless of what your politics or your ideology is. You can agree that she was a very inspirational, wonderful woman.
And upon hearing news of her death, crowds began to gather outside of the Supreme Court building tonight. Dozens of people could be seen paying their respects to the late justice. Flags at the Supreme Court are flying at half-staff this evening.